just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Brian Bayo.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Now, here is Julio Rodriguez. That's in for a strike at 95. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day. The pitch. Strike two.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Next offering way off the plate.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Jorge Polanco stands in now and watches strike one. That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
One ball,
one out,
strike.
base is empty. And there's a ball. That one fouled off, 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering misses, 2-1. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Two out, space is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Mariners go down quietly there. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Boston. And our pitcher tonight, Bryce Miller.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. And fires in a fastball at 95.
No ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next offering misses down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And a strike to Devers. Durant aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Here's Alex Bregman. Now move to first. Durant back on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. High fly ball right field. Moore hauls it in for the out. Check out the Red Sox lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Trevor Story in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
One.
Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Arozarena in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. And that misses. 1-0. That clips the corner. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela makes the catch. And there's one down. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Narvaez makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Rowdy Tellez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. That one finds the zone. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Tellez off of first with 2 away. So 2 balls and no strikes. There's the strike.
2-1.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 3-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. He swings and fouls one off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Miles Mastroboni. There's the strike. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, and he's out. Foul down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now Wilyer Abreu. Miller back to work. There's a strike at the knees.
0-1.
0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside, almost got him. Stays alive. And it's even up. Just misses with that one.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Number 42 in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Outside low, 2-0. On the ground right side, and that chance handled, and that quickly 2 away. Now batting Tristan Casas. That's in there. 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Up the middle, and it gets by him. Man at first, and here's the rookie catcher, Carlos Narvaez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And that is out of play. Casas leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
One, two.
In the dirt, blocked. And that one misses up and in. And the count is even 2-2. cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Fenway Park, here's the veteran shortstop, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. And that one handled over to first.
That's an out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
In the air, center field, Rafaela in and to his right. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ha! No ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And Polanco is out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back here at Fenway, leading off, Ceddanne Rafaela. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that turns the lineup over. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. That misses, and it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. And now 2-2. That's a little bit low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. 3rd home run of the season. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away, and now it's Alex Bregman on the inside corner for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now it's even up. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that one's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
1 out, base is empty. Trevor Story getting ready to hit. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the 3rd. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Wilyer Abreu will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the 4th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball.
Just missed.
He's been pitching
One
well,
ball,
but
no
going
strike.
through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being
Ball.
made.
Down low.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second,
2
third time through the
2 strikes.
lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And he lays down a bunt. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Luke Raley. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. In for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching
No
well,
ball.
but not
1
throwing a
strike.
ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict
no.
baseball.
Check swing, and he held
1
up.
ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rafaela moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back now at Fenway. Here's the second baseman, number 42. And first offering is fouled off. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tellez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. In the air, left field, down the line. Arozarena on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 1 down, base is empty. They say he went.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a good eye there.
Full count.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Moore under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Bayo back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Singy, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on side, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Moore, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Red Sox leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now for Seattle, Miles Mastrobuoni. A single his first time. Mastrobuoni in his 2nd season, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Breaking ball inside. 1-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Back inside Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one at 95, missed up top, ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Wu appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Spire, the lefty, warming up as well. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Wide throw, and it gets away. Good backup, though. He's right there, and no advance. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bryce Miller done for the night, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Ryan Wu.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. He is struck out, and he is walked.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here is Devers. He's already homered here in this one. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
He's safe. Keeping an eye on him. Just off the inside edge. Duran, the base runner at first with 1 out. There goes the runner. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. To the bag himself, it's a double play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. Top of the 6th inning, and now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Backed off the plate that time.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, called strike. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. The M's trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. One down, base is empty. And ball 1. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Polanco now at the plate.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
And
Ball,
that is
no.
downstairs. And the count now 2-0. There's a strike. Pitch misses outside. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners 0. Back here at Fenway, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Alex Bregman. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Trevor Story now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Fly ball down the line. The Rosarena after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Abreu stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Inside, just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Three-two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back in Boston, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Brennan Bernardino, the left-hander, up and throwing. Whitlock getting cranked up as well. Next offering is downstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that's a little bit high. And now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Rosarena in the box again, takes a strike. Raleigh on at first, nobody out. Just missed.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
In the dirt. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Brian Bayo won't go any further. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Brennan Bernardino on to pitch here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And now here is Luke Raley. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Late swing, foul to the left. That's outside. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set off, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Here's Rowdy Tellez, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Let's go,
And
Brennan.
that one clips the corner. The Red Sox leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
That one
3
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Dylan Moore waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
3-1 is on the way. And that's ball
Take your
4.
base, ball 4.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Here's Dylan Moore. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Inside corner for a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
The tying run at the plate.
1-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. 2 on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Brennan Bernardino will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher on now, Garrett Whitlock.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
First and second, 2 outs. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. He is singled and he is flied to left. Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double as a run scores.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives, and they have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game, and that's good news for this offense. But yeah, the defense feels like they caught a break, no doubt.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes. Base hit, 1 run in already. Fires to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 4-3.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. And that one is inside, ball 1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground to third. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 4 and the Red Sox 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Edward Bizardo. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the second baseman. In for a strike. And that one is inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trent Thornton up and loosening in the pen. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball, could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the catcher to hit, Carlos Narvaez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's
Ball
way
three.
high. And that's ball 3. Cedar Rafaela in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. Red Sox go down quietly. Score holds at 4-3. Back here in Boston, the batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch misses. Movement in the bullpen. Sean Newcomb, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Muller, the right-hander, also getting loose. There's a strike.
Ball 2.
Missed with a
Full count.
changeup, and the count is filled up. That one
Ball
misses,
4. Take your
so a
base.
leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Sliced hard but foul. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. One gone here.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Rosarena, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. And now 2 gone. Now it's the DH. Luke Raley 0 for 3 in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Whitlock gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Sean Newcomb.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. And Newcomb fires on the corner for a strike, and it's 3-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Chopper to second. Whips it to Casas. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Red Sox 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Trent Thornton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's 2 for 2. Ground ball left side, finds its way through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Jarren Duran. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Fought off foul. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. He's already homered in this game. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, David Hamilton. And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Ball one.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That's a little bit low.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
On the ground to the left. He fires home for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Another level for him right now at the plate. It's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-2. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 2 left on. Through 8 full, it's the Mariners 4 and the Red Sox 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Moore. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So man aboard. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. Trying to move him over here. No look flip to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade an out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get an out there.
1st and 2nd, no outs. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And that's fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one to first. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Everybody's going to be safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. 0 for 4. 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Drive.
So they're all loaded up. And that one is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On the ground, right side. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. 3-run lead.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Sean Newcomb won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Porter Muller gets the call from the pen, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Polanco stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball. First and second, no outs here at the top of the ninth. And now 1 and 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one just misses.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Crawford at second. Rodriguez on at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Cal Raleigh digs in now. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That one's in there. Strike 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to
ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come up with it, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score easily. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So now here's the DH, Luke Raley. Misses
Ball.
outside. Ball one.
1-0.
Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's 9-3.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So here comes Rowdy Tellez. That one's in there, 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Outside.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Swings over the top of that one.
1-2.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rafaela snags it, and that is that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Sox 3. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
A mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Just missed.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3. Grounds one to short. Crawford throws to first in time. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Here's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. Tristan Casas getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Narvaez. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. That one pushed foul. The Red Sox down to their final strike.
2-2.
And delivers outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a base hit up the middle. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Trent Thornton departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Gabe Spire takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And ball 1.
1-0.
Now one miss.
That's the ball. 2-0 to count.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.